Bonjour, je m'appelle Rachel. This is your 2015 preview for the Montreal Impact. Commençons. Still, I still remember something from high school. All right, to start us off, we're going to take a step back and talk about what 2014 meant for Montreal. And it was not very good. I know I'm from Toronto, okay? But just consider me Switzerland now. I'm totally neutral. As a step towards my newfound neutrality, I'm just going to put this jersey on. The Impact were last place in the East, and after the season ended, their star player Marco Di Vaio retired. It is going to be tough to recover from this past season, but the good news is they have lots of new players, and I'm going to tell you about them. Serie A veteran Marco Donadel bolsters the midfield along with former New York Red Bull stalwart Eric Alexander. Belgian international Laurent Simon brings experience to central defense that could also feature 22-year-old Argentinian defender Victor Cabrera. He is on loan from River Plate. Okay, Montreal fans, some good additions here. Get excited! Comment allez-vous? Oui, oui. I'm not quite sure what I just said. I really haven't taken French since grade 9. Here to tell us more about new lineups we might be seeing at Stade Saputo is Jason Saghini. Take it away, Jason.
Thanks, Rach. This team is centered around a dark horse for MLS MVP this year in Ignacio Piatti. He's expected to spark the attack, but there are questions about Kloppas's options at center forward. Jack Mack, he's probably going to get the nod. He's done some great things in MLS, but he'll need to step up in consistency if called upon as the go-to striker. Of course, they also have Dominic Oduro, who could be another option, but consistency is really not his thing either. Now behind them, the team has solid depth in the middle of the field and on the wings. Justin Mapp and Dilly Duca will start out wide most likely, but they also have Andres Romero off the bench. And then in the middle of the field, you have Nigel Reo-Coker, Donadel, along with Alexander and Patrice Bernier, all competing for the 2 spots behind Piatti. Now Kloppas could be looking at a defense with up to 4 new starters across the back. You have Simon and Bakary Samari as the likely center back pairing, and eventually Ambrose Ayango out left. For now, until he reports to camp, it's going to be Danny Toya out left. And you could see Victor Cabrera anywhere along the back line, especially at center back, but he did start at right back in their first CCL match. Hassoun Kamara, also another option that gives them versatility in the back.
As Jason mentioned, veteran English midfielder Nigel Reo-Coker is new to Montreal this season, and he seems to have made quite the impression already, inspiring this video parody of the song Coco.
Tackled by the king, Nigel! Through ball to the wing, Nigel! I'm in love with Reo-Coker. I'm in love with Reo-Coker. We got it, now it's over. I'm in love with Reo-Coker.
What the hell's going on there?
If you guys are totally confused by that, you should probably just go ahead and watch the original video. Actually, that might not be a good idea. Let's just move on to some soccer pundits pretending they know what's going to happen this season. Yes, it is time for predictions. We rounded up some MLS experts to give us their 2015 superlatives. Take a look.
Montreal Impact, most likely to sign a big-name DP in the summer. They need a replacement for Marco Di Vaio. They haven't got their man yet. They'll do so in July.
Most likely to fire their coach first.
Montreal Impact, most likely to finally win CCL.
Most likely to be relegated, for obvious reasons.
Most likely to be the most improved team this year. Love the pedigree of those signings, Marco Donadel and Laurent Simon.
Most likely to change starting goalkeepers multiple times during the year.
Montreal Impact, most likely to struggle at the beginning of the MLS season due to his participation in the CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinals.
That's what the talking heads think, but what about the fans? Here is how Impact fans are feeling.
I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped. There's no word to explain how pumped I am for this team this year. And all I really want to do right now is just watch some soccer. We got players like Ignacio Piatti, Laurent Simon, Bakary Samari, and of course Nigel Reo-Coker, that midfield presence. All I gotta say is, Ale Montreal, baby.
Frank Klopas needs to get a strong start. Can he bring Le Boys back to the playoffs? Will the Impact make another big DP signing? Is Montreal the best city in Canada? I need to know these things. Use your words and write it down in the comments below, or if brevity is your thing, find me on Twitter. More important programming news, Friday and Sunday nights are your new nights to watch MLS on national television. Friday night, you guys can watch MLS on Unimas or UDN, and if you don't speak Spanish, don't worry about it. Just use the SAP feature for English commentary. And Sunday, watch ESPN and Fox Sports for an MLS double or triple header. TSN or RDS in Canada. Talk about a Sunday fun day, am I right? Go to MLSsoccer.com/TV for the full broadcast schedule. See ya.